A very good morning to all of you listeners. Welcome back to your own channel. And today is Independence Day. It's the Swatantrata Divas of India. And the true meaning of Swatantrata or independence is not when a country leaves you, another country which was oppressing you, suppressing you, leaves you and lets you be independent. The true meaning of independence is when we are free from corruption. Corruption starts from here. And the reason for corruption is greed, dissatisfaction, discontentment. When we souls become contented and we are happy with our hard work and whatever results we get, and we don't look at other people, get jealous, or want more than what we already have, that's where corruption will end. And the true freedom will come in, the true independence will come in. And another reason why we are not independent yet in India is because of what is clutching us, that is lust, anger, greed, ego, attachment, jealousy, hatred, laziness, postponement, and many other things, which other values which are lacking in us is leading us to become not independent but dependent. We have become dependent so much so on these vices that we are not being able to progress ahead. And India or Bharat will progress only when we are free from these vices and we are again moving towards satisfaction in everything which we do. So I take you ahead with today's blessing. And what does Baba have to say in today's blessing? Before we go ahead, again for all the listeners, start a good habit, a nice habit for yourself. Make your body independent of all the pains and suffering by taking care of it with this flexibility in yoga, asanas, which you can see over here. And also check out the diet plan. Become free from the overweight which you have, and sleep well. Have a better sleep so that you are tension free, stress free, and you get up next morning fresher. So I'll take you with on to the next Vardhan. What does Baba say in today's Vardhan? Baba says in 196th day of your Vardhan is, may you be a master son of knowledge. God is the son of knowledge, we become the master son of knowledge, and make an impact on all souls with your spiritual attitude. We can actually have an impact on each other, whether it be a spiritual attitude and we have a spiritual impact on others, or we can impact other people with greed or jealousy or another negativity in our life. We can make people fearful or we can make people fearless, and that can only happen if we have spiritual awakening in our own life, and if we have a spiritual way of thinking, talking, and acting on a daily basis. So let's understand in details what Baba has to say. Baba says something attractive attracts everything near to itself. A child which is innocent attracts everybody, right? And everyone's attention is drawn to it. It could be a thing, it could be a little child who's always smiling, who doesn't have any form of negativity towards yourself, who doesn't look at you on your physical features, but can feel your vibrations on a deeper level and understand what kind of attitude you're coming along with when you're approaching that child. So if you have greed, ego, jealousy, negativity, then that child will feel the fear from you. So we have to be independent of that. So God says, in the same way, when your attitude is alokik means something not of this world. You don't want anything from people in this world. You're just there to give love, peace, and happiness unconditionally. But you are detached when it comes to taking anything or wanting or desiring anything from them. So Baba says, when your attitude is alokik and filled with spirituality, the impact of that will automatically influence many souls, and that is what will lead to independence. See, we in this world, in the present world, with technology and everything, we feel that we're getting more and more happy and more content. But actually, technology is good. But along with that, what about the technology of meditation through which we can get rid of the viruses within us, the negativity within us, and we truly become peaceful and happy, and we don't need to buy things to make us happy. We don't need to gift people with things, but we can gift people with the sweet words, sweet thoughts, and sweet actions. When we are in tandem with all these three things, thoughts, words, and actions, then we can bring peace to other people. Otherwise, people won't trust you. People are not able to trust other people. Why? Because the thoughts are something else, words say something else, and action altogether do something else. So that is what leads to Bhrashtachar or corruption in this world. So God wants us to be somebody who is spiritual, so much so that it has an impact on other souls and they also become peaceful. So Baba says, an alokik attitude means the stage of being loving. That means you're loving towards everybody. You're not favoring any particular sect, or you're not favoring your own cultural people. You're not favoring your own kind. You're not favoring people on the basis of what culture or caste or religion they're coming from, but you have same view or same attitude, which is a loving attitude towards everybody within this country or beyond this country. That will lead to equality. That will lead to less of corruption in this world. So Baba also says, loving and detached automatically attracts souls. So you do something for people and then you want something in return. You actually are pushing people away. But when you do something for people and you don't want anything in return, that is what is the detachment God is talking about. Detachment doesn't mean that you stop talking to people. We take it other way. So God says that we help people, we give them what they need or desire. It doesn't mean that you have to keep on presenting them with gifts and valuable things. That is not what God is talking about. God is talking about the non-physical, non-elemental love. That is the soul-to-soul love. And God wants us to share that with others, but not desiring, and that is where the detachment comes. This is what detachment actually means, that you are detached from the outcome of the good deeds which you do for others, that you want laurels or name or fame, or you want the other person to praise you a little bit, or to say at least that, oh, I did so much for you, and what are you doing for me in return? Do you ask for me? Do you think about my whereabouts? Do you think about my well-being? That is what God says, be detached from. Don't expect all those things from other people. Otherwise, you will start manipulating others. And God says that such alokik and powerful souls become master sons of knowledge. That's where we become somebody whom people look up to, whom people can again come to, and not think that what do I have to give in return so as to take this favor or so as to take this love and peace from this person. So that is what Baba wants us to be, free from any form of attachments. That is another independence which we need to attain in this world. So Baba says, such alokik and powerful souls become master sons of knowledge and spread their light everywhere. So this is the light which God wants us to shine over every person whom we meet. A spiritual light, a light of independence from weaknesses, from desires, and being detached while being loving and being free from any such attachment that will lead us to become somebody who's manipulative, somebody who's crying and cribbing, and that is also something which we can't call it as independence. So I wish you again this true independence. Become independent within yourself and independent of all these vices, and maybe you have a beautiful, loving, caring and understanding life with everybody around you, and especially with God. Have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay home. Om Shanti.